What is up, guys? My name is Patrick at Spartansuppz.com. Today we have a supplement review on Sports Scorch. This is their stimulant-based fat-burning supplement. We're going to go over the ingredients. We'll break them down, tell you how they work, tell you what they do, go over dosages, interactions, all those good things. We'll go over flavors, taste, mixability. We'll definitely cover effects since it is a stimulant or caffeine-containing product. We'll give it a bit of a rating as an overall fat burner, and then I'll give you my personal feedback on this particular product as well. So, on screen now you're going to see one of these ones, which is a nutritional information panel for this here Scorch. So, each one of these tubs is damn heavy. They are full, very, very full. Sometimes you buy a fat burner or a product in general and it's barely got anything in it. This thing is heavy, like really, really heavy. There are 75 serves, which is a lot of serves to have in a fat burner in each one of these. Each serve is 5.6 grams. Now grab some of the information off the Sports site as well. The dose of the performance blend, the active ingredients, is 2.56 or 2,560 milligrams. Now this is a semi-transparent label, so we know some of the ingredients, but we don't know all of them. Based on the order they appear in, which is from most to least abundant, we can sort of deduce more or less what we would estimate the dosage of the ingredients to be at, which is what we're going to roll with today. So we're kicking off with some choline bitartrate, a couple of forms of acetyl L-carnitine, L-carnitine L-tartrate, and some acetyl L-carnitine. I would say that there is around 1,000 milligrams based on the formula and where they appear in there. So L-carnitine is going to act as your fat metabolizer. It transports fatty acids into the mitochondria where they are used as a fuel source. Also happens to be pretty good for mental focus and has a lipolytic type effect. It stimulates our metabolism, which helps to stimulate our metabolism. So, not a bad little dose there, especially considering the amount of serves, which we'll come back to. There's also quite a bit of taurine. There's 1,000 milligrams. Taurine is a great hydrating nutrient. It helps to store more water in the cells. It's a bit of a transport molecule as well. If we want our body to perform optimally, it needs to be hydrated. That's what allows catalysts to do their thing. So I think that taurine in most stimulant-containing things is a good addition to not only help to prevent some of the dehydration, but to ensure that we are optimally hydrated and absorbing our fluid as best we can, since caffeine in itself is a mild diuretic. In addition to that, we've got some choline bitartrate. Choline bit, I'd say, would be around the 250 milligram mark. So that's going to help to improve the mental focus, give you a bit of a light dopamine effect as well. You generally feel pretty good. You get a nice sort of happy feeling when you have it, and it works quite synergistically alongside caffeine. Speaking of, one of the ingredients in here, we have some natural caffeine. So that is green coffee bean extract. I'm a big fan of that as opposed to methylxanthine or synthetic caffeine, because it's smoother, it's cleaner, and it's longer lasting. Instead of getting a big dump all at once, it tends to be a bit of more of a shallow curve when it comes to the energy blend. It comes on a little slower, but it also feels a lot cleaner and it lasts a little bit longer as well. Which, when we're talking about the big picture of losing body fat and feeling good, longer lasting is exactly what we want. We don't want to have a big energy rush and an energy crash, because the tendency would be to eat, to take in more calories to make up for that deficit. Or that feeling you're feeling in a deficit. In addition to that, we've got a couple of different sources of tea. We've got some white tea and some black tea and some green tea. These, in all of them, are serving the same sort of purposes. It's a source of polyphenols. We've got some anti-oxidants in there, but they really help to free up fat cells to be used as an energy source. They're very, very mildly thermogenic, not so much at all. It's really the freeing up the fat cells, which is the main benefit of that. So that's going to work well alongside your L-carnitines in multiple forms to transport those fatty acids. Along those lines, we've also some raspberry ketones, which serves a very similar benefit but works in quite a different way, and some L-theanine. L-theanine and the B group vitamins in here is going to help to extend the response of the caffeine, give you a nice sort of clean, focused effect without being overstimulated. Now, the amount of caffeine per scoop is 147 milligrams, so that's on the moderate side, especially for a lot of fat burners have crazy amounts, 253, 400 milligrams of caffeine, plus any other stimulants. For this, it's just caffeine, just natural caffeine, and 147 meg. So it's a nice pick-me-up without being too crazy. You could look to have a little bit more than a serve at once, or you could have multiple serves throughout the day. So it does give you a bit of versatility because the caffeine isn't excessively dosed. And that's what's in it. So let's mix them up and we'll go over some of the affects what you can expect to feel with this here Sports Scorch. So I've got a shaker with about 400 odd mils. I'm going to get this very full tub, like everyone has been dipping out of this tub. I'm not sure if you can see that there, but it's still very, very full. So I'm going to take one of these scoops right here. The powder it's not clumpy at all, it's actually super fine, but there's so much in there, it's like compressed in, which is a good sign you're definitely getting a lot for your money. One little scoop. This is the cola flavor. I have a list of the other flavors, there's quite a few. And so the other flavors we've got right here. We also have grape bubblegum, which I'm looking forward to trying, a mango, also looking forward to trying, a strawberry kiwi, a cola, and orange juice. So far, the flavors that I've had from Sports have been very good. And they're quite unique. They're not just your standard lemon lime and fruit punch and boring stuff. They've got some unique stuff. They put little twists on things. So it's interesting, and I like that way they've done it. A few shakes. That is a good cola. Cola is definitely a very hit and miss flavor. It's not an easy one to do. It's got a nice sort of sweet cola tang about it as well. I think they've done a tremendous job of nailing cola. It tastes sort of like those the cola, the little bottle lollies, the sour lollies. It's got a little bit of tang. It's not super sour, but it's that jelly cola sort of flavor, and it takes you back to your childhood. If you had those cola bottle things when you were a kid, the Haribo or whatever brand they were, exactly like that. So the flavors all around on Sports have been excellent, and the flavors of Scorch that I've had, delicious. There's quite a big ratio. There's quite an amount of flavoring per serve, so you'd sort of expect that to balance it out. But overall, definitely can't knock the flavors. So, in terms of the effects, which is exactly why you'd be taking this product, I actually like Scorch because it's got tons of serves. The value for money is stellar. $1.06 per serve is excellent. I think when you look at what's in a serve, although it's a relatively simple product, it's not off its head with crazy thermogenics or things that are going to heat you up and make you sweat like bullets. It's a nice, gentle, versatile fat burner. So you've got your fat metabolizers, you've got your things to free up fat cells to be used as an energy source. We've got some things to help you feel good, improve mental focus, and we have a source of caffeine to give us a nice little boost to our nervous system and help us feel really good. And that's it. It's simple, it gets the job done, it's effective, and it's great value. So when you think about the big picture of using this as a fat burner, I personally am not a big fan of having anxiety-inducing off-the-head stimulant products because you're rattling like a leaf, you're shaking because your cortisol levels are through the roof, and it generally just raises anxiety and stress levels throughout the day, which is a fat storage signaling pathway, which we want to avoid. So Scorch gives you a nice little pick-me-up. Because you've got some things to improve focus, you feel quite good. You can use it as a pick-me-up throughout the day for work purposes, for focus, whatever your job may be. Plus, you do feel quite good when you take it. It doesn't hit super hard. It just feels nice and clean. It's almost got more of a nootropic type effect as well. So before exercise, you'll notice you get a nice little boost in performance and so on. You can go a little bit harder. You've got a bit more fuel in the tank. But overall, I like Scorch. Simple and versatile. If you want to be off your head, a double scoop of this will definitely get it done. I mean, that's going to give you just under 300 milligrams. It would be 294 milligrams of caffeine, which is quite a hit. Because it's natural caffeine, it feels more intense. It's hard to compare. I'm not sure if there's a ratio, like at heart, whether they are the same amounts of caffeine. But if you take 300 megs of natural caffeine from green coffee bean and you take 300 milligrams of synthetic caffeine, the natural stuff, it just feels good. It feels clean, it feels a little bit more intense, and it just feels like it's a cleaner burning source of fuel. So really a big fan. Like that they've used that natural source because it's just that much nicer. It's a bit more gentle, and it's a nice ride to the end. You don't crash or anything like that. And because it is such good value for money, you can afford to sort of go a bit harder with it and use a bit more. So if you were using it as your fat burn, you could have a scoop in the morning as a sort of pick-me-up to get you going. You could have one in the afternoon before you train, with no dramas of being excessive. You could even have one morning, midday, and then still have a pre-workout without having excessive amounts of caffeine and being detrimental to your progress in terms of fat loss. So all in all, Scorch gets a big tick from me. The formula is simple but effective. It's got proven ingredients and pretty decent doses. The value is so good you can definitely double up on or increase your serving size just a bit. The energy and focus is good. It's got a nice little mood enhancing, and the flavor is absolutely delicious. So that gets a tick from me. I like. Sports Scorch is available now at Spartansuppz.com. It is $79.95 for 75 serves, available in 5 flavors, free shipping on all orders over $100, and we also offer worldwide shipping from as little as $5. So that about wraps it up for this review on Sports Scorch. If you like this review, please make sure to hit the like button down below, drop a comment with your feedback and any questions that you may have, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all things Spartansuppz. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Patrick from Spartansuppz.com.